How do you get rid of money worries forever? And will more money make you happier? Maybe for a day or two, but not for long. Welcome to the Wisdom Inspired Talks podcast. I am Yomi Akinpelu, your wisdom coach, speaker, teacher, and author of several books. Today, I'm talking about money. I'm talking about 5 rules of money. Now, if you have subscribed to this channel, I want to say a really big thank you. But if you haven't done so, please do so right now. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and help me to get this word out to even more people. Now, with that said, let's dive right in. So, will more money make you happier? Maybe for a day or two, but not for long. Money will not make you happy. More money will make you more of what you are right now, a more generous person, or a mean, tight-fisted person, a godly person, or a drunken sailor. Yes, you get what I mean. Now, if you are miserable now, more money will simply make you more miserable. If you're a kind and generous person, more money will open up more opportunities to be even more generous, to be a philanthropist, to be outrageously generous. Generosity on steroids. Being a blessing and having a blast doing so. We live in a world of cause and effect. Sowing and reaping, seed time and harvest. So if you sow stupid, you reap desperation. And if you sow wisely, you reap a harvest of wealth. Now, here are 5 common sense money rules. Things you should do with your money. Things you must do with your money. Number 1 is make a budget. Monthly budget. A budget is telling your money where to go every month and not wondering where it went. Unless you make a budget, you will always have more month left at the end of your money. A budget gives your money a specific assignment every month. So make a detailed budget every month. Write your budget down. Write it down on paper. This gives you clarity, and list everything item by item. Food, clothing, shelter, your rent, your mortgage, savings and investment, utilities, gas, electricity, water, your council tax, transportation, clothing, education, training, debt repayment, entertainment. Write it all down on purpose before the month begins. Do it every month. Budget and manage your money like a company, like a good company accountant. Allocate the money judiciously and don't deviate from it. A company has a written plan, a budget or account. So make your budget organized. Put order into your finances. Decide to do it and don't leave it till another day. Decide to do it today. Do it immediately after this video. Number 2 thing you must do with your money is get rid of debt. Get rid of debt. The first step to getting rid of debt is not to add any new debt to your current debt. Your income is a wealth building tool, so don't waste it on payment of interest on debt. Get rid of that explosive plastic you carry around in your wallet because it's burning a hole in your finances. It's burning a hole into your financial future. So, perform a plastic surgery or plastectomy. That means cut up that credit card. Get rid of the plastic that is getting you into debt. Get a debit card instead, or always make sure you leave your credit card at home. The amount of interest some people pay on their loans and debts can easily turn them into millionaires in about 3 to 4 decades. That money, if it's invested consistently in a decent growth stock or mutual fund or index-linked fund, that money would make you a millionaire in about 3 to 4 decades. And that is what a couple of £100 of interest paid on a car bought on credit is costing you. Those who use credit cards to buy depreciating liabilities are making somebody else rich at their own expense. The borrower is a slave of the lender. Be it a slave to MasterCard or to your bank or to the loan sharks on your high street. Think about how life will be if you had no credit card payments. How free your life would be. So you need to get rid of debt. Some people cannot even imagine not having some debt to pay or being completely debt-free. And some people feel to be able to have and enjoy the good things of life, you have to have a credit card or you must put it on credit. Some people cannot imagine buying a house or a car cash down. So they spend without thinking of the future. YOLO is their mantra. You only live once. And that should not be so. That should not be so. Avoid carrying credit cards around. Cut them up and spend more of cash and keep strictly to your budget. Don't let YOLO be your mantra. The third thing you need to do with your money is develop high quality relationships. It has been said that you'll be the same in 5 years' time as you are today, except for 2 things: the books you read and the people you meet or associate with. I will add one more thing, and the actions you take or the decisions you make. Okay, so what does developing high quality relationships have to do with money? I'm glad you asked. There is a huge correlation between those who build wealth and who they hang out with. You know the saying, if you hang around 9 broke people, you'll be the 10th one. Because you become like those you hang around with. That is why you don't allow your kids to hang around hoodlums, crackheads, drug dealers, and so on. Because that kind of behavior is contagious. You talk like the people you associate with, you dress like them, you read what they recommend, you watch what they watch, and if they don't read at all, if all they do is watch TV, then you just do the same. You won't be challenged to do any better. If they don't eat healthy or exercise, they won't be encouraging you to eat broccoli, blueberries, or bananas, or cut down on sizzling sausages or soda. So don't be deceived. Evil communication corrupts good manners. Studies have shown that over a 10-year period, your income will be approximately within 10 to 20% of those you hang around with. That is exciting if you are hanging around millionaires, but not so if you are associating with the wrong group. That's not to say you should snub all your poor friends. It just means that you must be selective with those you spend most of your time with. Develop more relationships with those you want to be more like. The fourth thing you must do with your money is save and invest. The Bible says, "In the house of the wise are stores of choice food and oil, but a foolish man spends all." This simply means that wise people save money, but fools spend all they have. We've all played the fool at one point or the other, but we should stop doing that now and switch from the foolish to the wise. So why do wise people save money? Wise people save money for emergencies, for rainy days. You know, the day where life happens, where things don't go according to plan. Now, if things don't go according to plan, then it will not be a disaster. It will just be a mere inconvenience if you've already saved money, if you have your emergency fund. But it will be a real emergency or disaster if you don't have money saved. For example, you could have your car stolen, your boiler might break down, you might lose your job, you might get pregnant unexpectedly. Just kidding. Something's going to come up, and it will be a mere inconvenience if you are prepared. You also need to save to retire with dignity. The government is not going to take care of you. There is so much they can do. So you must save and invest for your future. So you're not a liability on your children or your loved ones. No government or anyone is going to come and take care of you during retirement. They are not coming. You are it. You are in charge of your destiny. You are in charge of your destiny. You are in charge. No one is coming to save you during retirement. But that is great news, because it means that your future is not in the hands of somebody else, but in your hands. So invest in stocks, businesses, property, and so on. Now, investing in the stock market with the current state of it might be counterintuitive, but it offers the best chance of opportunity of successfully growing your money. Now, the next thing you need to do with your money is to be generous. Generosity. Generosity is such an important thing to do with your money. Giving is the proof that you are not bound by greed or driven by materialism. Giving is the real proof, the acid test, that you are not serving mammon or a slave to money. Generosity is a wonderful quality. Generosity is the way we break the hold of money over our lives. Giving purges the character from the constricting grip of materialism that destroys lives. Generosity is a beautiful character in people. It is something we admire. We love and admire generosity. God loves a cheerful giver, and so does everyone else. John Wesley once said, "When I have money, I give it away quickly before it finds its way into my heart." And Francis Bacon said, "Money is like manure. It does no good unless it's spread around. The more you sow, the more you reap. And the cycle goes round and round." So if you see someone donating towards charity, be assured that his wealth is increasing. Being generous makes you feel like a better person. It makes you feel the internal quality that allows you to give money away is exactly the same quality that allows you to invest money in a business to make a profit. Make money flow by giving it, and you will inevitably be creating channels. And with channels in place, money flows. And like anything else that flows, money requires pipelines. The process of giving creates channels and conduits that remain open and usable even after they have served their purpose of conveying your money to others. Now that the pipelines exist, they are also able to be used in the reverse direction. Giving creates a window in the spirit realm. The size of the window determines what comes back to you. Giving destroys the fear of not having enough, and giving destroys the stronghold of mammon over your life. Giving releases the spirit of abundance and the fear of not having enough. Giving releases the spirit of abundance into your life and helps you develop an abundant mindset. Life gets better when you share, when you give and serve others. The law of the harvest is that you reap more than you sow. It is what you give that adds value to your life, not what you receive. A glass that is completely full can only take more if it is poured out. And you grow by pouring out and giving and sharing. Remember, money is not primarily for spending. It is for building wealth, for making a difference, for building a legacy, for honoring God. Having money gives you freedom to chase your dreams, your purpose, your passion. So, give, be generous, and you will also receive abundantly. So, my answer to the question, how do you get rid of money worries forever, is have plenty of it working for you. Not you working for it, but money working for you. Now, when your money is working for you, then money worries will be kept at bay. And I have shared with us 5 things to do with our money to ensure that it is working for us. And that is budget it, save and invest it, get rid of debt, be generous with it, develop high quality relationships with it. And if you do those things, your money will be working for you and you will not be burdened with money worries. And that is all for today. But before you go, please remember to like, share, subscribe so that YouTube can recommend this video to even more people.